Hi,
Hello.
good evening. Hello. Good evening.
Good
Uh,
evening. Good evening.
good
What is
evening,
your name?
Darsh Tanwar, right? Okay.
Yes.
Um,
What is your name? Can you just tell me?
yes, sure. Professor
Introduce
Anwesha Ghosh.
yourself to me.
I will, Darsh, but I would want you to introduce yourself first, and then I'll go on.
Okay. My name is I study in sixth grade in Maharashtra, Nasik.
Okay,
Ryan.
great. All right,
And my hobby is to play badminton.
nice. So my name is Professor Anwesha Ghosh, and I live in Mumbai with my parents. I am a lecturer. I'm a teacher. So I teach students who are much, much older than you. They are pursuing their masters, which you pursue right after your graduation. You have any idea about master's degrees like MA, MCom, masters in
I
commerce?
don't know much about degrees and study stuff. I'm just studying my sixth grade and I'm happy with it. Comfortable.
Right.
So I
So
don't
Darsh,
like to learn much about higher grades. And
you don't have to learn about higher grades. Learning sixth standard, you're completing your studies in sixth standard would be enough for you. Well, so tell me, Darsh, what are you looking for in Clappingo, and since when did you join this platform?
yes, so I am learning English since around 2 months, I guess. And yes, I've improved a lot with the help of Clappingo, and I will love to continue more.
Great. All right. So, what would you like to do? Would you like to talk on a specific topic, or would you like to stick to the session topic?
Um, let's have a normal conversation so I can understand a little more about like about English or something not a
Okay.
particular topic.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So, tell me, what is your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject. Yes, so it is maths. And what was your favorite subject when you were in school?
Economics and English.
Oh,
Do you study
so
economics?
were you having economics from the starting or sixth grades?
We had economics since I think sixth or seventh standard.
Oh, it was pretty early because we don't have.
Mm-hmm. So, and which subject do you don't like at all?
Um, I guess Hindi
Okay. And
because I know Hindi, I can speak Hindi, and everybody can understand my Hindi. So why to learn Hindi?
mhm. Okay. All right. So, and when you say
Can you please just sit a little in center of the video or something in the between
what is
of
the
the
problem?
frame? Can you sit in the between of the frame?
I'm already sitting in the center.
Thank you.
All right. So, when you say that English was your favorite, maths is your favorite subject, how do you score high marks in maths?
Yes, I when I was in second grade, my exam was going on and I was very self-confident and I didn't studied, but I still got out
I
of.
didn't study, not studied.
I didn't study and I got out of
Okay. And why didn't you study?
because I was very confident about myself. I learned third grade at the time maths.
Okay. All right. And how much do you score in Hindi?
Hindi, if you talk about half yearly, it's around 60 or 50.
Okay. 60 or 50, that's a big difference. It's either
Like
55,
mm,
60.
uh, uh, not more than 70, you can say. Never.
Okay. All right. Great. So, and do you have a lot of friends in school, or do you stick to a few of them only usually?
Yes, I have a pretty group, like what you can say. I have a lot of friends at school.
You have a lot of friends at school. So, is the whole class your friend, or you have friends from across the divisions in sixth standard?
Oh, in my class and across the divisions.
Okay,
of
that's
6.
good. And what do you think are the qualities of a good friend?
First, understand somebody else and like try to understand their feelings and not to hurt them.
Okay, so try to understand someone's feelings, but do you think that takes some time for a person to understand others' feelings? And in the
Yes.
process, they might end up hurting the same person.
Yeah. Sometimes you might hurt someone, but yes, you can realize at that moment that it was my fault. So like you don't
Hmm.
you do that again, and doing that continuously makes you know about the other person, and you don't hurt his or her feeling.
Okay, okay, I get it. Darsh, what is the word for when we do something and we know the consequences of it? So we are doing it knowing, we are talking about, see, in this context, we're talking about not hurting. To be a good friend, we should understand others' feelings and try our best not to hurt their feelings. But suppose I know that doing so or saying so would hurt you, and yet I'm doing that. So what is the word that describes it? I'm doing something. It's not. No, I mean, I'm doing something knowingly. So what is that one word which describes uh, intentionally?
Yes, you can say that.
Hmm. Intentionally, right?
Yes.
Intentionally or purposely,
Intensely hurting someone. That's
intentionally
bad.
hurting someone, yes. Or you can also use the word purposely,
What?
purposely, purposely, P-U-R,
Purposely. Yes.
purposely.
Yes, purposely.
Means the same thing, right? So doing something knowingly is purpose.
Um, can you tell me what does consequences describe?
Consequences mean results or outcome of something. What is the consequence of um, not studying for your exams? So that means what would be the result? What would be the outcome of not studying for your exams? Consequences indicate results.
Yes, thank you.
So so yes, you have a question.
Now you can continue if you want.
Okay. So consequences, results. You can also use the word outcome. What is
Yes.
the outcome of this? What is the consequence? What is the there are other words also, advanced vocabulary like repercussions. Repercussions. R-E-P-U, repercussion.
C
Yes. R-E,
CATION.
no, no, no. So R-E-P-U-R, C-U-S-S, there is no T, S-S-I-O-N, double S-I-O-N. Repercussion, repercussion.
Oh, okay.
It also means consequences, outcome, or results. Like, okay, so Darsh, if I ask you, how would you describe yourself as a boy? How are you as a boy? So I'm meeting you for the first time. What would you like to share about yourself? Other than that, you study in sixth standard, that I already know. Other than that,
Yes. Um. Like I feel myself a pretty good badminton player, and yes, I have a lot of confidence in myself of doing and determination of doing something, and like yes, I am. Sometimes I have to play some other games except for badminton because sometimes uncle comes, uncle like many uncles, uh,
hmm?
many uncle come
And do
comes.
what? Many uncles come and do what? They
Yeah, they play over there and like
they
continuously for
sort of
around
stop you from playing. Okay.
9 p.m.
Any other sport that you like playing apart from badminton?
Yes, I do like football, basketball, chess, and volleyball.
And who do you play basketball and football with? Your friends?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. All right. Okay, so when you talk about football, basketball, yeah, these two particularly, these are group sports, correct? You need to play them
Yes.
ideally with that there would be teams or groups. So you can use terms like collective. Have you heard of this term before? Collective. These are
No.
collective sports. What do you mean by collect? What is collection? You must have heard of this word, collection.
A number of
Yes, a
number
number
of
of
things
something.
collected
Very
together.
good. When we talk about something in plural, collection of stamps, collection of books, that means more than one. We don't know how many, but typically it's more than two also. Because if it is two, then what is the word that we should use? Two, only two.
Uh,
What word describes two? T-double-O, two. There are two shoes kept on the rack. So, how would you say it?
there are two shoes kept on the rack. Not shoes is because it is a pair of shoe actually.
Very good.
So
That's the answer. Pair of shoes. So when we talk about two, only two, the word that we use is pair.
okay,
Beyond
pair.
two, pair. Very good. Not two pair, only pair. Two
Okay.
pairs become four.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Like some people say usually use the word two pairs. So
No. So if
I've
you have, for instance, if there are four shoes kept on the rack, one
okay.
pair shows two units of shoes. One pair is equal to two shoes. So two pairs would be four shoes. Four pairs would be 16 shoes. Right? That way. So one pair is equal to two shoes. So if it is okay to say there are two pairs of shoes, by that you mean there are four shoes kept. Two pairs.
Four.
Yes, very good. Four shoes kept. Rather than saying four shoes, two pairs of, because shoes are typically in pairs only. Right?
Yes.
Pairs. And pairs indicate two. And more than two would be, you can specify a number. There were five apples kept. If there are six, then it would be half a dozen. If there are 12, so these are words which indicate a number. Pair indicates two, half a dozen indicates six, a dozen indicates what? What does a dozen indicate?
12.
Very good, 12. A dozen apples. That means 12 apples kept on the table. Right. Okay, Darsh. So how much time do we have? 2 minutes left, right? Before
Yes.
I give you my feedback, any questions for me?
Yes. Can you just suggest like what is the start point to learn English? Like many people ask me sometimes, like my mother, father ask me. I just wanted to know myself also, so I'm just asking you.
No, I'm not very clear with your question. What is your question again?
What is the start point to learn English?
What do you mean by start point? You're already learning English.
Like the starting point to learn a particular language.
You have crossed the starting point. So do not ask anyone
like
about the starting point. What you can ask me is, how can I continue improving my fluency?
yes, you can say that also. Like yes.
Or you can reframe your question by saying, how to start, if you want to use the word start, how to start influencing, how to start improving my fluency. How to start improving my fluency, which again, I feel that you are already on your way to speaking better English, fluent English.
Yes.
But nonetheless, I do feel, Darsh, that you need to improve your pronunciation a bit, because when you speak, it is sometimes not very clear for me to understand. So maybe you have to listen to other people speak also, and not only listen to them, but try to copy them also, how they are speaking. So, for instance, if you are mispronouncing the word house, okay, in your case, I feel sometimes when the word starts with a you pronounce it as the. You know, few times there has been. I mean, I heard it as the and not the. Okay, D. So try to make sure that there are some words which are, no, I would not say mispronounced, but they can be more clearly pronounced. That is one area. Second is that you are quite young, you are in school, so continue reading as much as possible. Every day, read for at least, don't read for 1 hour or 2 hours. No, I would say just read for 10 minutes every day. That is achievable. Any kind of, it can be your text, but I would not recommend you to read your English textbook. Anything other than your English textbook, okay? Any newspaper, anything of your choice, right? For 10 minutes, but every day. That is a good way to improve your vocabulary. In fact, the session document, we have session documents here also on Clappingo. That's a very good document for you to improve your vocabulary. Just go through the list of words. And it's a good thing that you ask me some questions also. Good. What do you mean by consequences and this and that? So keep asking questions. That is a very good way to learn. So if you come across a new word, you can ask us a question, and we will be happy to help. And we'll practice together. Don't worry. You are speaking fairly well. Otherwise, you are confident. But at the same time, you do ask questions. You want to learn also. So never give that up. Okay, always keep learning, because even I have been teaching for 13 years now, 13. But still I have so much to learn. So that learning attitude should be there. Very good. So you should always keep learning. That's about it from me.
Thank
Hope
you.
to see you again. Merry Christmas. You're wearing that Christmas hat, Santa Claus hat. Sorry. Nice. Very good. Merry Christmas to you, and hope to see you again. This is the first time we spoke.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Yes.
Christmas.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye. Thank you, Darsh. Good night.
Bye.